Now let's move on to the last encoding method, that's base N encoding. So before diving into the base N encoding, let's first try to understand what is base here. So in numeral system, the base or the radix is the number of digits or a combination of digits and letters. Let me write it down here. This is called base N encoder. Yep. So in numeral system, the base or radix is the number of digits or a combination of digits and letters used to represent the numbers. So the most common base value we use in our daily life is 10. Common base value is 10, and this is called as decimal system. And we use 10 unique digits in this. 10 unique digits which are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So another widely used system is known as the binary system. So the value if base value is 2, that's called the binary system. That's called binary system. So here it uses 0 and 1, that's it. It uses 0 and 1. All it express using these two digits, it expresses all the numbers. Next, for binary encoding, the base is 2, which means it converts the numeral values of a category into its respective binary form. If you want to change the base of encoding scheme, you may use base N encoder. So in the case when categories are more and binary encoding is not able to handle the dimensionality, then we can use a larger base such as 4 or 8. So this is what about the base system. So now let's look into the base encoding step by step. Base encoding, also known as radix N encoding or generalized radix encoding, is a technique used to convert numerical values into strings or strings of characters using a specified base or radix value. The base value determines the number of unique symbols used to represent the numerical value, and each symbol represents a digit in the base. So it takes the following steps to complete the one base N encoding technique. The step 1, identify the numeric variable in your data set. So we have taken this as our data set. Once you have identified your respective variable, then we will move on to the step 2. Here in step 2, we will determine the base value. Which value we want to go with. So perform base N encoding on the value column using a base value of 5 or 6 or 5, 8 or 12, 14. So you'll have a limit 36, more than that you can't do. So depends upon the coding that they have written. So once you have decided the base, for example, I have decided a base of 5, then I will move on to the step 3. And step 3, perform encoding. Use the np.base function from the NumPy library in combination with the apply function from pandas. Hence, the value 10, 20, 30, 40 has been converted into 20, 40, 110, 130, 200, and this is the base value. That's no, the value initially we have was decimal system, then is moved on to the a system whose base is 5. Okay, so that's how base encoding works. So step 1, identify the numeric variable in your data set. Then step 2, determining the base value. It could be 5, 10, whatever you want. Then step 3, perform the encoding using base function, and then also apply function from pandas. Base function from NumPy, and pandas apply function from pandas. To summarize, encoding categorical data is an unavoidable part of the feature engineering. It is more important to know what coding scheme should we use, having into consideration the data set we are working with and the model we are going to use. So this is all about data encoding.